ASMR time. ASMR. Okay, well, what's up guys? Welcome back to the latest video on the 1.16 beta for Bedrock. This is the one with all the features I forgot to mention in the previous two videos. So first the target block, just how you can make it, and a few, like a bit more detail than what I did on the previous one. So basically, if I get a bow, and I hit the center, my mouse is still really laggy, just saying, so hit center and then they go a full line, so it can go up to 16 blocks with a normal arrow shot in the center. Oh, I managed to hit the center again. If I just hit a bit off, I'll go try and go from the side. That should do. There you go, look, it wasn't as much. So it can go up to 16 with a normal bullseye, and for a trident I think it can go further because it's classed as a heavier object. There you go, look. So yeah, and depending on where you hit on the target block depends on how strong signaling is. Anyway, so you can use a You can use a crossbow to hit this. Trident. Sorry, I think I got the center there. Oh no. Yeah, so mouse is still horribly laggy. Hopefully in the next beta tomorrow it'll be fixed. So there you go, look. And I still missed. But yeah, okay, hopefully I'll hit this time. Okay, I missed. Right, that worked. Anyway, so you can also use snowballs, and if you if you have that many chickens, you can use eggs. Although they might sometimes spawn chickens. Look, there you go. Yeah. Right, so moving on to how to craft it. You need 4 redstone and 1 hay bale to make 1 target block. So I just get these and then go to my crafting table. Right, so if I just chuck these in the inventory, this is the recipe for the target block. By the way guys, you do need experimental gameplay on most of these things if you're gonna get stuff to work properly. Right, this one doesn't have it on. I just remembered that. Right, so how to make netherite ingots. I wasn't able to explain this very well. I'm going to explain it in full detail. Now I've got my ancient debris and my gold. I'm just going to chuck a chest back. So if I just smelt my ancient debris to get some netherite scraps, and I'll chuck my gold and the chest into here now. Okay, basically guys, I accidentally went into survival, a gas shot at me and it destroyed most of the air, and I just couldn't be bothered to rebuild it there. So I redid it here, so that's why everything's changed. So if I just get my netherite scraps and I get some gold. Also, reviewing that clip, guys, I realised my mouse still isn't showing up, so I hope it will be fixed next beta. Alright, so if I just chuck these into the crafting table, it can be, you just need 4 of each, and there's no specific recipe. You can just chuck them into the crafting table pretty much in any order. as long as there's 4 of each. And that will make 1 netherite ingot, 4 and 4. And then, if I just, so see, a stack of gold ingots and a stack of netherite scraps will make 16 pieces of netherite. Now if I just get these ingots and all of this armor. So in case you're wondering, if you have a fully enchanted set of diamond armor and tools, I just didn't enchant tools, I forgot to do that, then it will transfer all of the enchantments onto new armor if you use a smithing table to upgrade it. Yep. And the netherite armor gives you +1 knockback resistance for each piece. So basically what that means is if, say, a hogling attacked you, instead of getting knocked back by it, it would keep you, it wouldn't knock you back as far. Yeah, and if I just chuck all of this on, it does look kind of cool. All enchanted. You should probably have like 1 enchanted gold, like a helmet or some boots, I think, to protect you from the big things. I think that looks pretty sick. Right, so next thing doesn't work in this world because I forgot to put the experimental features on. But if you have the experimental features on, this one will work if you're on the beta testing. So it's lodestone, the crafting, and how you use it. So I'll show you the crafting recipe in this world, and then I'll go to one of my other worlds. So you get a netherite ingot and 8 chiseled stone bricks will make 1. And if you place it in the crafting table like that, that would work. So if I just leave this world quickly, and then if I go to my beta showcase video, world, because I know that one has experimental one, because I got lodestone for that in that video. So if I just quickly do that. Right, so now we're in this world. Let me just go all the way down to the lodestone. Oh, too far. Mouse, please stop being laggy. Right, so, you know, this is lodestone. Got some in here. Hopefully still other materials. Right. So, now I'm at crafting table. Let me just get the items I need. So, chiseled stone bricks. Where's that? There it is. And netherite ingots. Oh, there you go. Now if I just chuck these in the crafting table, like so, you get lodestone. So if I clear my inventory, just get another one. So if I place this here, right, and then I get a compass, this is kind of like setting a spawn point. So you know a compass normally points to your spawn. Well, what this does is it, if you activate the compass on the lodestone, you get a new compass, and that points to that lodestone. So it means if you set up multiple compasses, and I'll show you this in a bit, it's like a new way of of being nether. You can't get lost. Well, you can get lost, but it'll be easier to get home. So say I'm out here, I'm a little noob, I'm like, oh no, I'm lost, I don't know what to do. Well, you can it doesn't even need to be in your hand, you could be holding something else, and if you look in your hotbar, you can just see it's pointing around in your hotbar. So I'm like, oh, now I know what to do, I can go home. Yay! I can go smelt my ancient debris, which I found some more of.
So, and you can make multiple ones of these. So if I just chuck another lodestone down here and get another compass, that one will be pointing to here at all times. The other one will be pointing to the original one I placed down, and you don't even have to be holding them, like I said. So I think what would be cool is if you named all of them, the specific places, so you can name one home, you can name one Nether Fortress, village, if you're in Overworld, and you can just use them to show you where you're going to get to the different places. So if I just go to the Nether, oh wait, I need to get more lodestone, yoink. Now if I go to the Nether, and then I was like, right, I want to go do some adventuring in the Nether. So what I'd do is I get a compass again. My inventory is bugging out again. Yoink. Right, let's go to my spawn point and let's just check down one of these. And then, because compasses don't normally work in the Nether, now I've got a lodestone compass which will work in the Nether. And that will show me all the way back. So I'm like, oh, I want to find this Bastion Remnant again. So I'm going to place one here, yoink. And then I've got another one pointing to the Bastion Remnant. So that's good. And then if I just head over here, say I've been adventuring for ages, I have no idea where I am. I'm thousands of blocks away, say. I'm like, oh no, which way do I go to get home? I'm like, say I was talking to Mr. Zombie Piglin here. Hey sir, you alright? Oh yeah, sure. I'll see you later, mate. Oh no, where am I supposed to go to get home? Aha, this is my home compass. Let's just follow this. I think this is my home, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah. And I'm like, this, okay, look, I can just follow this to get to, oh no, this is, I'm just like, hey, look, there's my home. Boom. Now if you break this, it screws up the compass and it works just like a normal compass does in the Nether. Just spins around. It doesn't really point anywhere, look. It's bogging out. So yeah, just don't, as long as your lodestone doesn't get broken, you'll be fine. So let's go back to the overworld. Whoa, okay, what happened? Did he come to the overworld? Oh, okay, it won't turn. Right, let's just leave. Right, let's go back to the world I made for this, the forgotten features. Right then, so loading back in. So that's what lodestone is used for, in case you're wondering, and that's why it's so expensive to make, because it's such a handy item. So next thing is some stuff about the Strider you might not have known. All I really said was that it was a passive mob in the last thing. So if I get a carrot on stick just as well to show you this. Now if I get a Strider, yoink, hey. Now if I get saddle and right click on him and then right click again, you can ride them. Now, they're like pigs, so if I get a warped fungus on a stick, which you make the same way as a carrot on a stick, just with a warped fungus, he'll follow around, and if I right-click again, he gets boosted. Now, there is a glitch on Pocket Edition, on like mobile, where he will not follow it, but at the bottom, it has a little button that says boost. It doesn't work. It's just there. But then, so walk fungus on the stick is the only one they follow, and it'll wander around and do that. Yeah, and then if you press space or sneak, you get off. Now, the reason that this is good is, well, another thing really, before I do that, mention that, is these guys will run towards you if you have walk fungus. This is what they, like, you feed them to make them mate. Look, there you go. Oh, that one already has a baby on his head. That's just how they carry their babies. And there's another little baby. You just spam right click or left click. I'm doing right click, so whichever one you normally do to feed. I think my controls might be different because I've changed them. Anyway, so if I just get back on this guy, these are good because you can walk on. They walk through lava and you won't take damage. You can get across a big lava lake pretty easily if you just sit on one of them and keep boosting. So if I just clear that and let's go back to my area. Oh no, where is it? Oh, laggy. Okay, it's over here. Right, back here. There you go. Right, and final thing is that. Oh wait, no, almost final thing. Well, not hoglins. Okay, if I just quickly try and build a pen around this guy to show you. So I decided I'd just do it out in the open. Anyway, so what it is that piglings, if I just spawn a bunch of them here, oh, too high. Right, that's better. So basically, if I just spawn a bunch of these guys and I place a soulfire torch, look, you can see them there, they're running away. These guys don't like blue fire, so it's the same for soulfire, lanterns, and I believe the campfires. Now, if I get a hoglin, these guys don't really run away from either of these, they just don't like the warped fungus. So if I place one of these, it doesn't do anything, he doesn't care. If I place one of these, there you go, look, he's like moving away from it. He doesn't really like it. And now they're all going to attack me, so yay. So, just a few final things. Baby piglings will ride baby hoglins sometimes, really rarely, and rarely, if a pigling successfully kill a hogling whilst on a hunt, they will dance as like a sign of a successful hunt or something. It's extremely rare though, it took a few tries to do that. Thanks for watching this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below what you want to see next, like a mod video, anything like that. I'll see you next time.